2023, INEC may disqualify Tinubu over inconsistency in education qualification claims. Possible disqualification is staring the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in the face over his education qualification filing to the Independent National Electoral Commission ahead of the 2023 presidential election. But he said this has been his long-life ambition to be president of this country, and I'm sure he knows all the qualifications, all the requirements. So by now, I don't expect them to be talking about certificate not available, a certificate not seen. In his personal document filed at INEC, shared with Whistler on Friday evening, Tinubu 2022 educational qualification claims contradict the 1999 and 2003 claims he filed with the electoral umpire. In 1999 and 2003, the man regarded as the APC national leader claimed when he ran for office as a governorship candidate in Lagos that he attended primary and secondary school. Yes, so what is that? Why is that difficult to feel? In his filing with the INEC in both 1999 and 2003, Tinubu listed St. Paul's Children Home School Ibadan, 1958 to 1964, and Government College Ibadan, 1965 to 1968, as primary and secondary schools he attended without a sworn affidavit. A sworn affidavit is only attached to accompany documents in the event a candidate fails to state his qualification as provided if that is compulsory. Additionally, Tinubu said in his earlier education filing that from Ibadan he proceeded to Richard Dale College, Chicago, from 1969 to 1971. He finally attended the University of Chicago instead of the Chicago State University. The Chicago State University has confirmed his studentship and that he also graduated with a degree in business and administration on June 22, 1979. Inquiries made to the University of Chicago turned out false and were the basis for the institution by the suit by late human rights lawyer Gani Fawayimi. Although Fawayimi, who died in 2009, had argued the matter up to Supreme Court, which dismisses the case on technical grounds that Tinubu enjoyed immunity and so could not be subjected to such a trial. The merits of the case were not looked at, posing continued question mark about the two-term governor's claim. Tinubu has never spoken in defense or in support of his education claims. In a further probe of the 2022 filing ahead of the 2023 presidential election, Tinubu failed to indicate, as he did in both 1999 and 2003, that he attended both primary and secondary schools. He rather left it blank, raising fresh question marks. Similarly, contradicting his earlier claims in 1999 and 2003 that he only graduated from Chicago State University, in the 2022 filings, he claimed to have obtained two separate degrees from the two American universities, the Chicago State University and the University of Chicago. Tinubu, however, failed to state in the 2022 filing which university he actually obtained a degree from, which he earlier claimed was business and administration in 1979. He further claimed by record of his filing with INEC that the school certificates were all stolen by unknown soldiers during the military junta of the 90s. The period he went into exile and attested to an affidavit to support these claims. In his sworn affidavit claims attached to his 2022 documents, Tinubu wrote, "I went on self-exile from October 1994 to October 1998. When I returned, I discovered that all my properties, including all the documents relating to my qualification and my certificate in respect of paragraph 3 above, were looted by unknown persons. My house was a target of series of researches by various security agents from the time the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria was forced to adjourn following the military takeover of government of November 17, 1993. I was the chairman of the Senate Committee on Appropriation, Banking and Finance. I was also a plaintiff in one of the two suits against the interim national government in 1993. I went on exile when it became clear to me that my life was in danger. Tinubu said in his claim. The Whistler contacted Tunde Rahman, the spokesman for Tinubu, but he was yet to respond to our text message inquiries as of the time of filing this report. Well, if this is 2022, we are not talking of 1999, where things may be in analog. But for today, everything is verifiable. We can get information even if we don't have anybody as a schoolmate. The schools can be walked up to and verify those information. Where the primary and secondary school you attended to looted, this is Nigeria. It is not very clear the main reason why we are going backward, tribalism, sentiment, etc. will not allow us to put the right things in place. Well, that is a comment from someone. What do you want to achieve here? What is there is not new. It can happen to anyone. Tinubu did not qualify to rule Nigeria, not qualify to rule Lagos, not to talk of Nigeria. Where is everything controversial and suspicious about Tinubu? Date of birth, state of origin, source of wealth, educational certificate, age. He gave birth to a daughter who is 61 years old, property acquired all over Lagos, his head. Why, and why? It is the same school that Buhari attended that he also attended. They are not age mating now. It's a matter of time. The second will become the first. No candidate for APC. Why? What about Buhari, who had no certificate and couldn't present any at the time? What we need is what is in the head and not what in the papers. APC or Lalai Party. Tinubu, please tell them what they want to hear. They will vote you. Welcome, Mr. President, in the making. Tinubu certificate looted by unknown persons. Atiku just got his own master's degree last year. At what age? Certificate saga again? No way. Mediocres will not rule us again. Getting master last year doesn't mean anything because this is not a prerequisite qualification, but secondary and primary school certificate is all that is needed for someone to contest as president of this nation. INEC should, and as a matter of urgency, go to his primary and secondary school to verify his result. If not, on no account should he be presented as APC flag bearer. The news said it did not even mention the name of the primary or secondary school, so we should be careful. It didn't include the primary school, so why are you saying they should go and verify the primary school? Tinubu and the school certificate is like Nigeria wants to be in a hilarious mood this time around. His Oluwole certificate was stolen, so which one did they present to INEC in 1999 before becoming Lagos State Governor? Let Gani Fawehinmi take him to court for certificate forgery, and he's telling us now he has lost the school certificate. Not only school certificate, all his certificates stolen. Have we forgotten Toronto certificate upon which Gani Fawehinmi went to court? Well, these are comments from the people, but what is your own take as the citizen of this country? The prerequisite to be president of this country is just school certificate. Does he have the school certificate? If he does not have, what has happened? What is happening? Are we going to get to the bottom of this case with Tinubu certificate saga? Kindly make your own opinion known as you subscribe to my page. Thank you. Good day and God bless.